Hello, Donnie from J&K Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. Spoke briefly on the phone today, and I told you I'd send you this video over. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. Now, I don't want to waste your time, Donnie. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, we'll set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, take the free tips and strategies that I'm going to give you today, and you could actually apply them to your site, and you guys will see some results for you. All right, so first thing I do want to talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage now. I'm just kind of looking to see how many words of content you have on your page. And, I'm just looking here. You guys probably have, maybe 300, maybe 400 words of content there. Yeah, I would say maybe 3, maybe even 5 if you count the reviews. You might have about 500 words of content. I'm really looking for about 1,500, and Google is going to do the same thing. They're going to count all your content and rank you accordingly. And 99.9% of all businesses don't have the 1,500 words, which is actually why it would be easier for you to beat them if you did. It would actually make you a lot stronger. But the bigger reason that you want that much content is that the more content you have on your page, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can actually put into that content. So I've just put in roofing Miami FL as an example, but that also is a key phrase that a new customer would put into a search looking for services. First thing you'll see on any search is these ads at the top. Essentially, companies are paying to be seen as one of the first results that show up. And, basically, you can do that if you'd like. But the next thing we're going to see here is the map section. Top 3 companies show up here in the preview screen. This is all based on citations. Citations are just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together into a directory such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. There's many, many more. After the map section, we're going to see the organic section, so we start to see companies show up with their websites. So there's going to be 10 results that show up per page. I want you to remember that number because we're actually going to touch on that in a minute here. But these don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm and formula. We now know content and keywords are part of Google's formula. And these all show up in reference to roofing Miami FL, our keyword, right? So if we were ranking this keyword, number 1 would go to TNS Roofing Systems. 2 would go to Home Advisor, which is a directory. 3, Better Business Bureau, another directory. And we'll stop there, although we could keep going. jkroofinginc.com. This is your website, and I've put it into a program I use called Ahrefs. I do see that you guys are using your headers up here, which is really good. And you can use that to put your business name or just to put in some keywords. If you do put your business name in, though, it will help you to get found a little easier by Google. So I would recommend that. And then I want you just to think of the internet as a popularity contest. Whoever has the most votes is going to get the most attention. And when we're talking about websites, what we're really looking for is visitors, right? So let's just take a look at your referring domains. You guys have 48 referring domains. These are just websites online that basically you have links on that though people click those links, it's going to send them back to your page. So your 48 links are actually sending you out over 14,000 links back to your page. And for keywords, you guys are showing 14. That's just what we searched for an example, roofing Miami FL. That's an example of a keyword or a keyword phrase. And these are what really do drive traffic to your site. And the 14 you guys have, unfortunately, though, are driving 0 visitors to your site per month. This is actually on a monthly basis. So what I want to actually do is click your keywords and kind of see what's going on here. First thing we do find is we have Roofer Hollywood FL. That's actually an excellent key phrase right there. That's one that's going to bring you in some new customers. Next up, we have Roof Repair Hollywood, Florida, or FL. Another great term. So let's just quickly look at the first one, Roofer Hollywood FL. 30 people do search that monthly, and you guys number 18. So that's really the issue we're seeing. Remember, there's 10 results per page. That's why I remember that 10 number. So 18 is going to put you at the bottom of the second page. And what we do find, unfortunately, is that people really don't go to the second page. They really stay on the first. So if you want to be found for any specific search or keyword phrase, you really have to be on page 1 in the top 10. So Roof Repair Hollywood, 44 people search that. You guys are 21. That puts you at the top of the third page. J&K Roofing, which is your own name. 100 people do search that, but you're 32, which puts you at the top of the 4th page. People who search your name, that's going to be your referrals and repeat customers. The people who know who you are, right? Could also people who saw your signs or saw your trucks, maybe they were driving, couldn't write the info down, had to look it up later, right? But you also want to have the new customers, such as the first one, Roofer Hollywood FL, Roof Repair Hollywood FL, and Roofing Hollywood FL. Those are all great terms. So just as a quick example, I'm going to run over to T&S Roofing Systems. And what I want to do is just kind of do a little comparison here. Miami's roofing company, here's their name, T&S Roofing Systems on their header. Great for being found on Google. 392 referring domains, sending them back about 1,300 links to their page. They do have 1,000 keywords they can be found for, and that's really driving these 663 visitors to their site per month. What I want to do next is click their keywords and just kind of see where their traffic's coming from. First thing we do see is roofing Miami, Florida. It's a really good term for bringing in new customers like we talked about. 250 people do search that one alone, and we do see that they are number one for that. Next up, Roofing Miami FL. 200 people do search it. Again, number one. Roofing Miami, another good one. 200, number one. And here's their name, T&S Roofing. Another 100 do search that, and they're also a number one. We could keep going, but I think you guys probably see the point. You can see they're number one for almost everything except for this one TS Miami, which they're number 5 for. Still a good result. And that's really what sets them apart from kind of where you guys are and where they are, right? So just imagine, you forget the 663. What would it mean to you guys just to have 100 visitors coming into your site right now, right? How many of those would be calls? How many of those would turn into estimates? And how many of those estimates would turn into jobs? Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Like I told you at the beginning, if you want to hear more, we'd set up a 10-minute phone call. You guys, you're definitely going to want to get some visitors to your site. I don't want you missing out by having the website. You definitely got to bring those customers in. All I will ask is just that I'm going to give you guys a call and just kind of ask you what you thought of the video. I'm looking for a little feedback from myself as well. Thank you guys for your time. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day.